One of the considerations when we're looking at cable systems is to understand what we call movement ratios. Now, with the CYBEX Bravo system, you've got two options. You've got a 4:1 movement ratio or a 2:1 movement ratio. Now, this happens to be a 4:1, which means when I move the cable 1 meter, the weight stack is moving quarter of that, so it's moving 25 centimeters. Similarly, on a 2:1 movement ratio, it would be different. When I move the cable 1 meter, the weight stack is going to move half a meter. So there are comparative advantages. With a 4:1, I'm able to move fast to use power and explosive type movements. That's really helpful for upper body conditioning, but especially helpful for lower body conditioning. Use a body belt or a vest, then we have a great explosive way of training. And don't forget, we're applying the load horizontally. What that means is that the force production, the concentric or the muscle shortening phase is challenged, but the landing phase, which is the force absorption phase, namely the eccentric muscle contraction, that's actually a little bit easier because the cable is slowing you down as you're moving. So for explosive power type training, actually horizontal resistance is an appropriate place to consider starting. So the 4:1 movement ratio allows you to do that. The alternative is a 2:1, and remember that's going to effectively feel twice as hard. So if startup resistance is a consideration, the 4:1 may be more useful for you, but if total load and overall challenge, muscular strength may be your focus, then the 2:1 movement ratio may be more appropriate for you.